Bred, the Trelawney draft for 2018 Karaka, it's a really good one. Lots of Group 1 winning mares, the mothers of these yearlings, and some tried and tested stallions and a couple of sacred falls.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, pedigrees are all about performance and repetition of success and failure. And from our point of view, we want to be able to breed to the best quality mares with high-performing racetrack results, good genetic makeup, and use stallions we think are not only compatible on pedigree, but style and type. And I'm very happy with the draft we've got this year.
We'll start off looking at lot 80. Savabeel from Boundless. This colt, well, of course, the dam was a New Zealand Oaks winner, which is always fabulous, and some really nice horses coming through for her already. And Dad, champion sire again, of course, Savabeel, and he's a beautiful mover, this colt, a big, strong boy. Yeah, he is.
He's got plenty of scope and style, and he certainly represents what I'm sure our Australian friends will come over and buy. Savabeel's just having the best run ever. And that's just a testament to the quality of the stallion himself, but also the support the mares he's got, the likes of the Group 1 winning mares, like Boundless. There's no doubt she's got a great horse to come from her. We've seen a couple of nice horses out this spring already, so hopefully this guy will just go and continue to prove her performance as a broodmare.
The next one we look at, lot 44, also by Savabeel from A Touch of Ruby. Now this colt is again out of a Group 1 winning dam, a Thorndon Mile winner and a close relation to a Queensland Oaks and Ranvet winner in Vouvray. The first foal is already placed, has already been to the track. A neater sort of style as Savabeel, some pins in there as well, and really keen to get along.
Yeah, he is, and he's got a good way about him. He's got great length and beautiful quarters. Again, he's probably a type of Savabeel that's not going to take that long to be able to be out on the track. So you sort of see him performing the back end of a 2-year-old, but certainly a Guineas style of Savabeel, and which he's already had one this year already, Savabeel. But again, you know, good strong family we've had a lot to do with over many, many years. And he's just a great representative.
Lot 650 is by Ocean Park. Well, of course, you bred the great Ocean Park here, the Cox Plate winner. The Effrage Dame is the dam. She's a half to a Group 2 St George Stakes winner, La Rocket. Second dam, La Bella Dama, a McKinnon Stakes winner. So lots of Group 1 and, well, Group racing success through the family. The first foal is already a winner too, and he's a really strong fellow. He's very like Ocean Park, isn't he?
He is, and he's very much representative of that sire line. In our view, Ocean Park tends to throw to either Thorn Park or Zabeel, and he's very much the mould of the Zabeel line. Very similar to his father at the same age and stage, great length, a beautiful moving horse, beautiful quarters. You know, there's no reason why this horse couldn't go on to perform up to the highest level as a 3- and 4-year-old. He's just an outstanding athlete.
Lot 550 by Sacred Falls, of course, the first season sire. He won the 2 Doncasters. He was a super horse for Chris Waller. And this is from Savabeel Star, this colt. The dam, obviously, by Savabeel, won over 2,200 metres and has had a 2-year-old winner, though. Really like Sacred Falls, but an interesting mix with the dam because she can throw them early.
Oh, absolutely. And he's an outstanding prospect, Sacred Falls. We've got a number in the draft. They're all quite similar style of horses. He's a beautiful looking colt, this guy. And you know, he's the kind of horse that we see as being a big opportunity for New Zealand breeding going forward, a bit like Ocean Park. He's got great support. He's a lovely moving horse, this guy, and again, I'm sure he will have covered a lot of Savabeel mares at Waikato, and if they get the same results as we've got here, he's in for a big future.
Lot 304 by Makfi from Keeper Cheval. Now, this colt, obviously, his sire, Makfi, has gone to Japan, but he really lives on, doesn't he, through your Bonneval, Sophia Roses, and you know, champion horses on the track. The dam's a half to a 6-time Group 1 winner, of course, won the Toorak, the Futurity, and Mufasa, or King Mufasa, as he was known, and has already produced a stakes winner, Bostonian. He's an August foal, but a really forward type. He's a nice colt.
He is a very nice colt, and Makfi will be a loss to our industry, there's no doubt. He was a proven stallion, that the Barwi sire line leaves some spectacular racehorses. He's a very correct son of Makfi, the half-brother which we put through the draft a few years ago. Bostonian came out as a 2-year-old and was quite dominant, and he's come out in the early 3-year-olds and won particularly well. He's just been put aside at the moment after his 2,000 guineas run. We didn't have a lot of favours. He'll come back in the autumn and be a really good, strong colt, I'm sure. And this guy himself, again, a good moving horse, spectacular pedigree. You know, Mufasa is probably one of the best racehorses we've seen on the track for a long, long time. And this guy is sort of certainly in his mould.
Lot 608, Pins from Soriano. Now, the first of the fillies here. The dam was a champion middle distance horse in New Zealand, won 2 Group 1s, and is obviously by Savabeel, who undoubtedly will be a champion broodmare sire. A really relaxed filly, isn't she? She's an October foal, so she'll mature more.
No, she's just a beautiful filly. I really, really like this filly. You know, she's by a champion sire out of a champion race mare. beautiful first foal, good mover. You know, the life is all in front of her, not only racing but a breeding prospect.
And finally, lot 356, another Sacred Falls. This is a filly from Magic Briar. The dam by Thorn Park, a three-quarter sister to Tiaka Rose and Alberton Park, and Cavalry Rose is in there. Really good fillies family, a good family overall, and she really gets along well, as you mentioned, the Sacred Falls really do.
Yeah, she's a good medium-sized filly with great strength and lovely length, moves well. You know, she's the kind of filly you'd expect to see maybe run it back end of a 2-year-old career, but certainly into the early 3-year-old, which is a real lot of quality.
What's your feeling heading to Karaka 2018? Obviously, there's a bit of a changing of the guard with, you know, no more the Sababeels and the O'Reillys and so forth. They've moved on, but there's a new guard, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm very excited about the prospect of the sales series this year with the change of format, change of race day. I think when I look through the catalogue, 700 odd horses that all deserve to be there, all deserve a good chance. Some really good stallions being represented, not only the proven, the Savabeels and certainly the Tavistocks, and then we've got a nice young bunch of horses, the Reliable Mans and the Ocean Parks, then the first season horses coming through as well. But a lot of depth of quality, pedigree. There's a smattering of Australian size there to add a bit of flavour as well. But I think for the Australian or the Asian buyers coming down, looking for New Zealand bred horse, they've got a wealth of opportunity of quality stock here available in January. And quite frankly, I think it's going to be a wonderful sales series.